units. Escaped prisoners are looting a supply station. Mobilize on Monk Park.
What can I say? Survival of the fittest, Spider-Man. That ain't you.
Hey, you forgot this can! Of whoop-ass! Look out!
How you kill a hero? What?
And back to Rikers you go.
Reports of live gunfire from prisoners in vehicles. Please proceed to Columbia.
This looks like a job. Hey, your tags are expired. Now that's just rude. Here's your stuff. Hey, no texting and drop! And that's why I never bothered to get my license. Well, that and the web swinging.
Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear from me. Spider-Man got it right. Does that mean I was wrong about him? Am I apologizing? Hell no. You see, I have it on good authority that he is a regular listener of this program. And now, it makes a lot of sense. He heard what I said. He internalized it. And he learned. Improved himself. And against all odds, he did the right thing. So Spider-Man, you're welcome. However, don't think I'm going to go easy on Spider-Man from here on out. I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine my eyes on you everywhere you go. I mean, not like the shower. That would be weird. Or the bathroom. Or let's go to commercial.
Ground team, this is Control. Need a status update from Firehouse.
Traffic control established. Checking all suspicious persons.
If that keeps up, someone could get hurt. Or worse. Those cops are in a bad spot. I gotta help. An ambush? For me? Aw, you shouldn't have.
Gonna blow him away!
cops have never been my besties, but I hate seeing them under attack.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation at Grand Central?
APC Romeo pursuing a group of fugitives.
Wait! Forgot how much I love photography.
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me after all, and did the right thing in the end. But dial it back, will ya? I can tell it's going to his head. Look at him. The wisecracking, the grandstanding, swinging around the city like he owns it. This is not his city. It's mine. I mean ours.
Vacation ever.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on Gramercy.
Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
Nope, that is not how you treat people in my friendly neighborhood. Try that on someone who can fight back! Felicia thinks she's toying with me, but I learned something at each of these scenes. There you are. I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
This is Sable Control. What's our situation in Nomad?
Observation post up. We'll relay any priority sightings.
Aw, all for me? I won't get any peace until I shut that down. See if I can do it quietly.
Vacation leave.
Public sector, status clear.
Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking. Knock off their armor first. Really wish Sable would tell our agents to chill already. Daily Bugle. Always a great paper. Even more...
This is Sable Control. What's our situation in Nomad?
Checkpoint under attack by demons.
A shootout. That's not good for anybody. If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it. Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk. Let's see what a sample from this can tell me. Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. Phew, that stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it. ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents. I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice, it's working! Gotta stay above this stuff! Just a couple more barrels. Left. That's it! Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
One thing even my detractors have to say about J. Jonah Jameson. I admit when I'm wrong. And while I hoped his efforts in the recent crisis meant Spider-Man was finally becoming a responsible citizen, a mature adult, I am here to confess I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
Ground team, this is Control. Need a status update from Turtle Bay.
APC Romeo pursuing a group of fugitives.
We have no obligation.
So, if you guys stopped wanting to kill me yet, hey, Spider-Man can hope.
Sable's contained. Time to stop the convicts.
Spider-Man! Blow him away!
chalk up one for the good guys. I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from being bitten by a radioactive panther. Dude's tough, but that'd still probably hurt.
Attention units, civilians are trapped following a car accident. Officers needed near Turtle Bay.
Leaves a trash can in the street like that.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured. Pedestrian trapped under that vehicle. Hang on! Hold on!
I'm gonna tell everyone.
Carl crushed that pedestrian if I don't do something. Just a little more! Okay, people are safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get in. Thanks.
Possible 207. Witnesses reporting an abduction. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind a tied-up kidnap victim might make. Possible body heat signature in this area. My suit's onboard AI can tell me the most likely area where the victim is.
Get me out of here!
Hold on, I'll get you out.
Saw my whole life flash before my eyes. Thank you. Not again. There they are!
Screwing up my meal ticket, Spider-Man!
Watch your head!
How I thought today was gonna go.
Heard him talking about Riz. You saved my life, Spider.
You're okay in my book.
And that, children, is why we don't play in car trunks.
You know, looking at the dark days just behind us, most of the people involved have faced consequences. Otto Octavius is in prison. Mayor Osborn resigned in disgrace. Escapees from Rikers continue to be rounded up. The remaining demons and Wilson Fisk's men are fighting over scraps. But funny how Spider-Man has faced no repercussions. Well, sure, you might say he saved us. But should saving all our lives really give him a mulligan on his long history of reckless behavior? Tune in after this message for my answer. Spoiler, no!
Calling any available units. A tour bus was just taken hostage. Response needed north of Houston.
Those inmates have nothing to lose. I need to save those people.
Ooh, ooh! Does this bus go by Avengers Tower?
Get ready!
City's turning into a playground for crazy people. Even more than it usually is, I mean.
Sable team stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over. A group of civilian agitators has been detained. Charges will be issued as needed.
Strong-arming civilians is not gonna fly in my test.
Spider-Man, you are under arrest for vigilantism and assaulting a peace officer.
Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right?
Moving on target.
And I lost him. Good job, Spidey.
Some people have accused me of being negative, only criticizing, not offering solutions when it comes to Spider-Man. Here's my solution, and it's very...
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates. Ow! 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 That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt. One down, but I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go. Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. Okay, let's not do that again. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe. Got it.
After much listener demand, today I'm finally going to answer the question I have posed for many years. Spider-Man, threat or menace? Yes, that's right. It's time. I'm taking a position, and that position is... he's both. Sometimes he's a threatening menace, and sometimes he's a menacing threat. But come on, how can you menace someone without also being a threat? And vice versa. And for those grammar Nazis among you who say I'm being redundant, it's called art. I'm a wordsmith. It's a rhetorical device. And if you don't like it, I'll tell you where you can shove that device. Okay, my intern is telling me it's time for my pills. We will be right back.
The masked terrorists have taken a bus hostage. Officers needed in Hudson Town.
Go!
More done for you. Left you.
You guys gotta watch out if you know what's good for you.
demons are getting more and more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
Thank you. My husband thanks you, and my kids thank you. This went from the worst day.
You know you're in there.
All units be advised, break-in reported in progress. Incident is ongoing in the West Village.
Top shorthanded. Spider-Man!
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
Stand still! He's a fool! He's hurt! How's he fighting all of us? Not how we planned it! The gloves are off!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Felicia's keeping busy, but I'm catching up. Let's see where she hit this time. Huh. Cornelius Van Lunt's place. She's hitting places full of one-of-a-kind valuables. She must be working for someone. Otherwise, why not just steal cash?
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly valid question. But have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider. He jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the status in Tribeca?
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab, and the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything. Whew, the zipline webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout. Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You'd think these people never saw a guy jogging on walls. Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything. I'd just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long. Spider crisis coming through!
Hey, no vacation? Save the whole...
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, feeling. Who have you told about the neural...
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria. Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station. Should have my web swinging back. Let's see.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way. There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Granted, those billboards are an eyesore. In my day, sign painting was an art. But the more pressing question is, what was he up to? I have a theory. He is infecting these billboards with a virus so that they will subliminally hypnotize pedestrians. Hypnotize them into what? Into liking Spider-Man! And he's been doing it for years! This is the only plausible explanation for how many fans this menace seems to have!
Again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game. Straight and narrow just got boring. My target number's 50 million. Nice round number, don't you think? But if you catch me before I hit my goal, I'll give it all back and go straight. My future's in your hands, Spider.
Police van is under assault. Available officers, move on the financial district.
Hey, someone there?
I'll get you! Over here! Hurry!
Sorry I couldn't save the van, but look on the bright side. New van.
Sable team stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Magnifique.
Another low-information Spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy-brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but fun.
Things are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
你们不知道对手是谁？我们一点也不怕这个，你呢？无死人等。
Demons are total fanatics. Can't believe how loyal they are to Martin Lee.
Good one. Don't mention it, officer.
The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
Available units. We're getting reports that a riot has broken out. Reported location is Kips Bay. Over.
This is Sable Control. What's our situation in Nomad? Control. We are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
Has anyone else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
Ground teams in port side, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position?
Checkpoint secure. Free fire zone established.
Nope. That is not trying out on someone who can fight back.
Priority target contact. Please advise. Weapons free. Bring it down.
reports of a car crash. Civilians are trapped. Officers needed in God's Acre. Over.
Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
We have detained an unauthorized gathering of civilians. Proceeding to question and arrest as needed.
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
Contact with Spider-Man Control. Weapons free. Clear to engage. Spider-Man sighted. Please advise. Deploy heavy ordnance.
All units, civilians are trapped following a vehicle collision. Officers near Vanderbilt, be advised. Boss is requesting a status update on Sutton Place.
Control. Violation of Martial Law Statute 237. We detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
All units, civilians need help at the scene of a car accident. Reported location is Murray Hill.
Help me! Please!
Thanks. Stand. Don't panic. I'm here.
Over here! Help, please!
Someone's trapped in that car.
Spider-Man! A bunch of guys robbed a bodega and took off doing 80. They caused the wreck.
Whoever caused this wreck is nearby. Need to find and stop them. I'm losing them! Gotta catch up.
I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
Spider-Man. You're okay in my book.
Friends, there's a caller on the line we all need to hear from. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I almost got run over by some psychos in a high-speed car chase with the cops. Hey, it's lucky no one got killed. But here's the really messed up part. I saw Spider-Man in the area, and he didn't do a thing to stop it.
Aha! Of course not! Why? Because no doubt, it was too much effort. Spider-Man doesn't like effort. He wants everything to be easy, or he's not interested. Typical of his generation. You know what I blame? The internet. Except for the part of the internet that carries my show, which is performing a great public service.
Sable team stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over. A group of civilian agitators has been detained. Charges will be issued as needed.
Beautiful.
Eyes like a hawk. Hey, buddy! You gotta say you're like my hero. Crap.
All units, masked terrorists are believed to be transporting a bomb. Officers needed in Little Italy.
Yuri, I ran across some Rikers inmates. They've built a fort. Way better than the ones I used to make out of sofa pillows.
I just had a patrol car call. They tried to step in, but there were too many. And we don't have the manpower for reinforcements.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district? Control, violation of martial law statute 237. We've detained an illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
Strong-arming civilians is not gonna fly in my town.